Phonemes. Speak and read. Milestone 5. Associating phonemes with the alphabet. Spelling and reading. At this point, it is important to analyze the skills that are necessary for a student to demonstrate that they have acquired the proficiency needed for Milestone 5. First, they must demonstrate the phonemic awareness that words are composed of individual sounds. Here, the word is mom. Next, they must demonstrate the ability to auditorily discriminate and segment the sounds in a CVC word. Here, the word is cat. They must demonstrate the ability to use graphemes, in this case phonemes, to sequence sounds from left to right. The student must also demonstrate comprehension of the concepts beginning or first sound, next or middle sound, and last or end sound. An easy way to assess if a student has all of these skills is to begin by giving them 8 or more phonemes and have them identify them independently. Then allow the student to pick an object or a picture of the word they want to build. These will contain the phonemes that they just identified. By building CVC words volitionally, they demonstrate that they have all the skills needed for Milestone 5. The student is ready to start connecting alphabet letters and their names with sounds and words. One way to do this is with Phonemes Plus, which are 2-inch cards that have an often associated letter of the alphabet next to the phoneme. This is a wonderful bridge to understanding the concept that letters of the alphabet can represent phonemes in a word. Because there are only 40 phonemes, it's limited to only 40 letters or letter combinations. In English, there are over 250 letter combinations that make up the sounds in words. This is why the Phonemic was developed. The color of the letters and letter combinations correspond with the color of the phoneme in the word. It's important to emphasize that color and shape recognition are right brain functions and help support the auditory recognition of sound and speech, which are left brain functions. Auditory recognition of sounds continues to be supported by the consistent use of color in the Phonemic. In English, the sound oo has 14 different letter combinations that represent it. In the Phonemic, they are all pink, just like the phoneme oo is pink. Before a student can build a word volitionally, let's take a look at the process that they used to get there. We will use this example of a preschool student who is hard of hearing. Let's see what you will pick today. What's that? Yes, very good. Put that up there. Can you think of a word that has k in it?
Cat.
Cat? Ooh, and I heard the t at the end. What's that?
Ba.
Ba. Can you think of a word that has ba in it?
Baby.
Okay, pick it up anyway. What's that?
Ooh.
Ooh. Look at all the sounds we have up there. How many? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Can you make one word with this one in it? K. K. Oh, something with a k in it. Okay, put that down there. Yes. K. What does that say?
Cat.
Cat. What else can you put on there to make a word?
Cat.
Cat. What word is that?
Cat.
cat. Which letter makes the k sound?
This.
And what letter is that? What's the name of that letter? C. Which letter makes the A sound in the word cat?
Da.
A or O?
A.
A. Which letter makes the T sound in the word cat? T or D?
This.
And what is that?
T.
T. All right, spell it for me.
C. A. T.
Very good. And do you want to write it?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first letter?
C.
C. What's the next letter?
A.
And what's the last letter?
T.
T. C-A-T spells cat. Whoa! That's pretty good. What does that say?
Cat.
Oh my gosh! You are a reader. Whoa. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
In this segment, the child will be using magnet phonemes. What is that?
A bat.
Bat. Well, let's see. What's the first sound you hear when I say bat? Which one of those sounds?
B.
But. Okay, put that up there. What's the next sound you hear? B. At. What's the next sound?
A.
Ah. Okay. And what's the last sound you hear? What's the last sound? Which letter makes the B sound?
This.
If necessary, we give the child a choice between two letters, distinctly different colors, while giving the name for each. Can you say that word again?
Bat.
All right, now we're going to spell it. What's the first letter in the word bat?
B.
What's the letter? Or
B.
Yes. What's the next letter?
A.
A. And what's the last letter?
T.
And what does that say?
Bat.
Bat. Did you want to try and write it? Okay. And what's the last letter? You just wrote the word bat. That's wonderful. You sounded out the word. You're a speller, a reader, and a writer. Whoa, that's fantastic. Let me shake your hand. Yeah. How old are you?
4.
4. Wow, that's exciting. That's amazing. Give me a thumbs up. Connecting sounds to letters, letters to spelling, spelling to reading, and reading to writing is what Milestone 5 is all about. This process works with individual students or with a group. A student's interest in books is greatly heightened as they progress through the process of understanding sounds and relating them to letters. Their desire to memorize the alphabet also increases. After going through the routine of building a word with these Head Start preschoolers, this student intern will now help the students spell a word by relating letters of the alphabet with the sounds.
So the first sound in pen is, what's this sound? The first sound is P. So which letter makes the sound P? Is it P or is it M?
P.
Ah,
good job.
Let's make sure. Are those the same color?
Yeah.
All right, nice job. Thank you, Jelly. Good work.
Success is its own reward. Contrasting letters of the alphabet can also be compared with sounds to ensure success. Once a word has been spelled, the word can be written with the help of the group. This can be done on a piece of paper underneath the FONEMZ or underneath the FONEMZ on a whiteboard. Whether a student is deaf or hard of hearing, has Down syndrome, has dyslexia, Apraxia, is on the autism spectrum, has had a stroke, is an English language learner, or has some other kind of speech sound disorder. Working through the hierarchical milestones of the FONEMZ program can successfully lead to improving phonemic awareness, speech, spelling, and reading.